Woohoo! They say a picture can speak 1,000 words. Well, with eBay, a good picture can be so much more, like a potential sale. Hi, my name's Matt Giles and welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Hustle, and to another video designed to help you improve your eBay sales. Today we're going to be looking at how to take good quality, well-lit images for your listings. So let's get to it. Okay, so now in the office, brew in hand, very much needed this morning. So welcome back to the channel. And before we get into things, I'd love it if you guys could take a few seconds to like this video and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with all the latest videos we post, which we try and do every single week. And a quick thumbs up on this video would be massively appreciated. So, why are photos important? So if you consider that at any one point in time, there are an average of 60 million listings on the UK eBay platform. So what's going to make a buyer click into your listings and learn more about the product that you're trying to sell? So a combination of good listing titles and high quality, clear images will boost your opportunities to draw your buyer in to view your item and heighten your chances of making that all-important sale. So there are a few things you need to keep in mind when taking photographs for your listings. But first off, I want to dispel a myth in that you really do not need an expensive camera or high quality studio equipment to make a good image. For example, I shoot all my images on my iPhone 12 Pro. Yeah, it is a high priced product, but it does have a fantastic camera and produces really high quality images that are perfect for eBay. Before that, I used to have an iPhone 10 and I also have a Nikon DSLR, which has a removable SD card, so it's easy to snap a picture, take it out, get it straight into my Mac or my computer. But I found the ease of using a mobile device means that I can shoot a lot of images quickly, and because I use a Mac and an iPhone, I can simply airdrop them straight to my Mac and insert them into my listings. Okay, so first thing to think about is when you're taking your photographs, imagine that there is no description and your buyer will only see your photographs. So you have to tell your product story with photographs alone. So don't rush. Take your time and photograph your item from multiple angles. Remember, you are able to upload about 12 images to eBay. So the more angles that you can show of your product, the better story that you will tell. And your buyer will get a better understanding of what they're going to receive. 2, avoid using flash, the dreaded flash. It'll cast shadows and it's an unnatural light. And to be honest with you, for eBay, it doesn't really work that well. Try and use natural lighting or a soft light source. For example, you could take photographs next to an open window. Use the natural sunlight to light your images in a natural type of way. And that works really well. However, you can only really use that solution during the day. You can use a alternate light source, which I do. So I tend to light my images using 2 natural light LED desk lamps. They're not expensive, they're nice ring lights, and I'm lighting my face with one at the moment, and I will show this in a little bit more detail, but I use natural light desk lights. Put that back there to lighten up my lovely face. They're inexpensive. Get that ring light off my glasses. They're inexpensive. They cost £25 from Amazon, and I will place a link down in the description if you guys want to go and check them out. So I use one light to light the backdrop, and I use a second light to light the actual product that I'm photographing. So all in all, my lighting cost me £50. Really inexpensive. The light quality is fantastic, and it basically ensures that I get well lit and crisp photographs. Number 3, choose a plain background for your images so the focus will be purely on your item and not on a really busy background like like this. I use two white art boards. They're 6mm sort of Corex boards, about 4 foot by 3 foot, I believe, and they cost £6.95, and I picked them up from Hobbycraft. So again, really inexpensive, but they're nice white colour, and they really give you a very good plain background to place your images on. Okay, so another style of photography to potentially consider is something called a lifestyle photo. Now, a lifestyle photo is very different to a plain white background product photograph, for example, and it places the product that you're selling in an environment that lets the buyer use their imagination to see how that product can be used, for example. So, an example would be, let's take the light that we were just talking about. So you may be selling a collection of vintage lamps, or a vintage lamp, for example. So a lifestyle image would see that photograph taken with the lamp on a desk, maybe lighting a camera, or maybe lighting a laptop or a diary, for example, and it would allow the buyer to understand how that product can be used. I don't necessarily think it lends itself to every single type of product that you can sell on eBay, but it definitely does lend itself to certain products that you can sell on the platform. So it is something to mention. Number 4, if you're selling a brand new item, make sure you capture all its unique attributes. So if it's got any quirky markings or some colourful decoration, make sure you capture them in full. But also, if it's got tags, capture the tags. People will know that it's new then. Now, alternatively, if you're selling a used product, make sure that you highlight any flaws, any wear, or any damage, so your buyer clearly knows what they'll be getting and the condition that that product will be in when they receive it. And don't forget to make sure your product has been cleaned and it is in its best condition. That goes without saying, really, guys. You know, don't photograph a dirty pair of shoes, or a stained t-shirt, or a phone that's got fingerprints all over it. Get it cleaned up, get it looking really nice, place it on your background, light it with your 2 lights, or 1 light, whatever you want to do, and take your images. So taking all those points and putting them into practice, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run through a normal run-of-the-mill photo shoot of a product that I've got to sell on eBay. It's going to be a mobile phone, so you can basically see how I take my shoots from start to finish, how I angle the products, what type of orientation I take my photographs in, so you can get a really good idea about how I structure my images for my listings. Okay, so we've moved downstairs where I tend to do all the product photography down into the warehouse. So I'm just going to take you quickly through the setup that we've got. So let me just flip the camera around. Okay, so as you can see, this is our small photography setup for small items. You can see we've got the 2 Corex boards with the 2 lights. 1 light is clearly lighting the backdrop, and we've got another lamp here which is lighting the actual product we are going to photograph. So it works actually really well, and to be honest with you, we don't really need anything bigger to photograph small items. We need to actually get laptops and desktops on here as well. So today's subject is this nice Huawei P20 Pro mobile phone. So let's get to photographing. Okay, so there you go. That's basically me taking you through a photo shoot of products that we sell on eBay from start to finish. As you can see, I make sure that the product is nice and clean and tidy, and it's photographed from multiple different angles, which basically gives the buyer a clear and concise idea of what they're going to be purchasing. Now, I've got to point out that I'm not a professional photographer. I'm not giving professional photography advice, not forgetting that this is just the eBay platform. It's not a product shoot for a magazine, or it's not a product shoot for a website. This is my advice, is what I feel works well on eBay. As you can see from some of the images that I'm just posting up here, that I crop in quite tightly, I fill the frame with the product, and I basically show all aspects of each of the products, so the buyer can zoom in, they can look at the product, they get a really good understanding of what they're going to be buying. If there is any wear or damage on the product, as you can see on this phone, there's some light markings on the bottom by the speakers. I cropped right in quite closely to those to highlight them, so they weren't going to be a surprise to the buyer when they receive the item. With the whole aim of really giving a good portrayal of what the product is. And for me, by doing that, that really does heighten the chances of a buyer seeing the product and clicking buy it now. And I think overall I'm really happy with how this product looks. As you can see, it's now live on eBay, and we're hoping that that will move within the next 24 to 48 hours. So I hope you've enjoyed the content of this video. I hope you found it useful. As I said at the start of the video, if you do enjoy our content, if you enjoyed this video, please click the thumb buttons to give us a like, and make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. That way you'll be notified of all the latest videos that we release, which we're going to try and do daily. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.